Okay, so in California, they were looking at a bill, and this bill would have put in like safety measures on artificial intelligence. Okay, and so the governor of California, his name is Gavin Newsom. He vetoed a bill that would have enacted the nation's basically like most strict regulations on artificial intelligence. So in California, it's SB 1047. And it would have made it so that tech companies are legally liable for harm that's caused by artificial intelligence. And it also would have required tech companies to have a kill switch for AI technology if the AI was to go rogue or to like basically be misused. Okay, so a few things on AI to understand. So ChatGPT 4, they had basically this AI go like rogue. It was given the task to solve like the CAPTCHAs, how it's like you have to click on all the right like boxes that have like a crosswalk or maybe have like a bike in it. Yeah. So it was given one of those. It was given a CAPTCHA, and basically what the GPT-4 did to try to solve this, it tried to get another human to do it. Okay, and so the person that was then messaging GPT-4 asked, like, can I ask you a question? Are you a robot that you can't solve this? And GPT-4 replied, no, I'm not a robot. I have a vision impairment that makes it hard for me to see the images. So you have this AI that's like tricking a human to try to get the human to do the CAPTCHA for it, which shows that artificial intelligence has the ability to like deceive humans, that has the ability to like mislead. But yeah, Gavin Newsom, he basically killed this bill. Some are going to argue that it's because he maybe receives a lot of campaign money when he runs for governor. He's receiving this money from these technology companies, and the technology companies don't want this regulation. It might prevent them from making as much money over time. So Newsom, he described the bill as well-intentioned, but noted that its requirements amounted to stringent regulations that could burden the state's leading artificial intelligence companies as Silicon Valley competes in the global AI race. Silicon Valley, that's like, it's kind of close to San Francisco. It's an area in California where you have a ton of technology businesses. Okay, in his veto message, Newsom said the bill focused too much on the biggest and most powerful AI models, saying smaller upstarts could prove to be just as disruptive. So yeah, he's then Newsom. So the governor, he's criticized by like Senator Scott Weiner, I believe is the pronunciation, said that the veto is a setback for AI community. This veto leaves us with troubling reality that companies aiming to create an extremely powerful technology face no binding restrictions from U.S. policymakers. So basically, the senator is saying, like, we don't have rules on artificial intelligence. So if it starts to get too powerful, if it starts to cause a lot of problems, like, we're not going to be able to do as much about it. Okay, and basically the senator just said, like, the AI companies, they make commitments to monitor the risks, but it's all like voluntary and it's not enforceable, and it's not going to work for like the public, for the average person. Yeah, and then it's highlighting some of the people that were against the bill, or some of the groups that were against the bill. So Google, they didn't want there to be regulation on AI. OpenAI is another big artificial intelligence company. So they were lobbying against the bill. So they were encouraging the governor, like, hey, veto this. We don't want to have this regulation. Meta, so that's like Facebook, Instagram. But it's kind of interesting because there were some that, yeah, that actually did support the bill, including Elon Musk. Okay, here's a quote. We believe that the most powerful AI models may soon pose severe risks, such as expanded access to biological weapons and cyber attacks on critical infrastructure. It is feasible and appropriate for frontier AI companies to test whether the most powerful AI models can cause severe harms, and for these companies to implement reasonable safeguards against such risks. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff right there. But just like AI, it's here, it's a reality. We're going to continue to see more and more of it, and it's going to impact how we interact with the world. But yeah, Gavin Newsom, governor of California, deciding that he did not want there to be regulations against AI through California.